Hello, thank you for joining this Furusato Nozei for Foreigners in Japan video. I'm Gabby, part of the team at Furusato Japan, the only English-language Furusato Nozei platform. The deadline for donating to Furusato Nozei and getting a tax deduction the following year is December 31st. So we created this video to explain what Furusato Nozei is, what the benefits are, how to calculate your donation, and how to get your tax deduction so that you're fully prepared for the deadline. I'm joined by two experts to help me explain both what Furusato Nozei is and all about the Furusato Japan website. We'll have Naomi Mano, the CEO of Luxurique, a hospitality company that creates tailor-made itineraries and events for inbound tourists to Japan. She used this knowledge to set up Furusato Japan, the only Furusato Nozei platform with English language capabilities and the only one specifically created for foreigners. It features products like meat, seafood, alcohol, and ceramics, as well as experiences, such as pottery making with a master, vouchers for luxury sushi dinners, and skiing lessons on hidden slopes. We also have Ikuo Taniguchi, managing partner of Taniguchi Partners International Accounting and Tax Office. He's going to answer some of the questions that we've received about Furusato Nozei over the past few months. We'll also show you how to use the Furusato Japan site so you can hit the ground running and take this opportunity to donate before the 31st of December deadline. We're going to deep dive into exactly what Furusato Nozei is and how it works. So let's start off by hearing from Naomi Mano, the founder of Furusato Japan, who'll tell us a little bit about the new site.
Thank you so much for joining us today. I'll start off by telling you how Furusato Japan came about. I'm the founder of Luxurique, Furusato Japan's parent company, which I launched in 2014. Luxurique is a hospitality management company catering to individual inbound tourists, high net worth clients, both internationally and residents in Japan, as well as corporate clients. We do everything from producing events, as well as curated cultural activities, and we focus on unique and immersive experiences in Japan. So, for example, let's take sumo experiences as an example. We can get you everything from tickets to the matches, which actually not just the regular tickets, but we can get you VIP box tickets that some people don't even know exists. Tickets to visit the sumo stable and go to the morning practice, eat chanko nabe with the wrestlers, sometimes even go into the ring and wrestle the wrestlers, and even arrange private and exclusive dinners or meet and greets with the yokozuna or other wrestlers if you wish. As a travel agent, we also produce itineraries to experience a deeper Japan, whether it be activities or, meeting with artisans, special, craftsmanship experiences, so on and so forth for our individual as well as our corporate clients. Our clients tend to be high net worth clients or business executives, both inbound, so tourists into Japan, or expats in Japan looking for something different or immersive to do with their family here while they live in Japan. So that's our main business. And we launched Furusato Nozei in September of 2022 to bring two main benefits to our clients. Okay, so number one, we wanted foreigners living in Japan to gain the benefits of Furusato Nozei. I know with speaking from a lot of my friends and people, the expats and community here in Japan, that Furusato Nozei is not widely known among foreigners living here at all. And for those that do know, it can seem a bit overwhelming, especially because the majority of the websites, or actually all of the websites, are all in Japanese. None of them are available in English until we launch Furusato Japan. We focus on activities to enrich the experiences of those living in Japan. So a lot of the benefits that you get as a return gift are experience-based or travel-based. And that is where our core expertise, Luxurique's core expertise is. Of course, there are a lot of products on the sites as well. So, hopefully through the experiences and some of the products that are available, you too will be able to benefit from Furusato Nozei as a means of tax benefit. If you don't find anything you like, then, at the end of the day, there are porcelain items from, for example, Arita Prefecture that you can, purchase in advance and maybe save for a later Mother's Day gift or a gift to your friends on a wedding or something. Just something that you can save as a souvenir gift from Japan. We currently work with 4 municipalities. Currently, we have Arita Prefecture, Fuji City, we have Ichinose City, and Kuchan City, which is obviously Niseko. We currently only have a limited amount of products, so we only have a few hundred products at the moment, but we are currently working with 20 different municipalities. So hopefully for your tax benefits for 2023 next year, we will be able to give you more and more return gifts that you will be able to choose from. So Japan is the only country to offer this kind of tax benefit. So I really, really urge you to make the most out of it. Every year you have to do purchase something from Furusato Japan or one of the other websites to get one of the benefits. You have to do this on an annual basis, and it's a win-win for everyone. So we really urge you to make the most of it. Thank you very much, and back to you, Gabby.
Thank you, Naomi. Yeah, so as you said, Furusato Japan is a real perk for taxpayers in Japan. I'm going to outline exactly how it works before we go to Ikuo Taniguchi, our tax specialist. He's going to answer the questions that we've received about Furusato Nozei in the past few weeks. So in the past, taxpayers had to pay local residential tax to the city that they lived in. These taxes are used by the jijitai or municipalities for local public services such as schools, transport, childcare and healthcare. However, there's a huge disparity between the tax revenue of urban cities like Tokyo and more rural locations. So in 2008, the Japanese government decided to allow taxpayers to select the city they pay their taxes to and support. I have a slide here to show the donations. This shows the Furusato Nozei donation and the deductible portion, which is deducted from your income and residential taxes with just the 2,000 yen that you have to self-pay. And to enjoy these tax deductions, you have to file an income tax return. Okay, here are the steps for Furusato Nozei. First, you choose the jijitai that you want to support. Many of them give you a choice of gifts in return for your support. And you can find these on sites like Furusato Japan. So to enjoy these tax deductions this year, you have to make a donation by December 31st. And when you donate, the jijitai or municipality will give you proof of donation. You keep this and you use this for your income tax filings. File the tax return with the proof of your donation by March the 15th, and then you can enjoy the deduction from your income taxes. For the next year, you can deduct it from your residential taxes. Okay, so here's the outline of Furusato Nozei. You're the donator in this scenario. So you donate to a platform such as Furusato Japan to make your donation, and the municipality you support send you proof of your donation and a return gift. You file your income taxes and you receive your income and residence tax deductions. You have to pay 2,000 yen, but bar that, you're just basically switching where you're paying your taxes to, which city you're going to support. And you get a gift as a bonus. And some municipalities give really great gifts. On Furusato Japan, you'll find skiing trips, private boat trips, hotel stays, meals, and Arita porcelain, as well as meat, seafood, and alcohol. You can choose based on the return gift or based on the area that you want to support on the Furusato Japan website. So let me show you how to use the Furusato Japan site. It's very simple. Okay, let me show you the Furusato Japan website. Here's the home page. So laid out really simply, you can see the municipalities, you can see the gifts, you can choose English, you can choose Japanese. So this is the only English language Furusato Nozei website. And then you probably want to start by working out how much you can donate. So you can do that with the easy estimate calculator here, or you can do a kind of more in-depth version with the in-depth deduction calculator, which needs a little bit more input, a little bit more information. But today, for kind of ease, I'm just going to do easy simulation. So step 1, choose your family structure. Step 2, your annual income. And then you just click and you get, that's as simple as that. You get an amount that you can, an approximate amount that you can donate. So then with that in mind, you can search by gift, you can search by municipality, you can search by popularity. So I'm going to search by gift. And then you've got the categories here, so you can choose craftsman collections, meat, alcohol, seafood. I'm going to choose activities because that's kind of the Furusato Nozei, Furusato Japan specialty. So you can have skiing tours here, you can have pottery lessons with a master, you can stay in a hotel, you can have sushi, boat trips, all sorts. And then you can look at more information of what those activities actually include. So this shows you, you'll be doing a pottery lesson with a pottery master, you have an English-speaking guide, you have lunch, all the details that you need there. So then that's 530. So yes, I'll add that to my cart. That is within my donation limit. And then you can choose more as well. You don't have to just choose one thing. You can choose a few things up to your donation limit. And then you make your donation. Yep, 530. So that's within my donation limit. Then you enter your information, just your name, contact details, things like that. Where you want it delivered. Are you intending to use a one-stop? Your payment details, and then how to choose your donation. So that's where the municipality will put your money towards. So traditional industries, educational support, things like that. And that's it. If you still have questions, I hope that Ikuo Taniguchi and Naomi Mano can cover them in the Q&A that we have next. This is a compilation of some of the questions that we've had over the past few months. However, if you do still have some questions after this, you can contact us at Furusato Japan, or you can contact Taniguchi-san directly for specialized tax questions. I want to allow Taniguchi-san to quickly introduce himself before we go into the Q&A.
Hello, this is Ikuo Taniguchi. I am a Japanese certified public accountant and tax accountant. Today, I'm going to talk about the Furusato Nozei.
Thank you. Okay, let's go to the first question. So the first question is there a maximum amount I can donate, and how should I calculate it?
Yes, there is an upper limit. It's basically the 10% of your taxable income. You can calculate it with a calculator at Furusato Japan website.
Can both spouses apply for Furusato Nozei, or does only the head of the household qualify? Taniguchi-san?
If you earn separately, you can do Furusato Nozei separately. If household earn only, the household can only do Furusato Nozei.
Step 2 on the Furusato Japan calculator shows annual income. Is that a total or per tax-paying individual?
It's per tax-paying individual.
Is a part-time worker eligible, and what happens if their income reduces significantly next year and they're not eligible to pay city or inhabitant tax?
Part-time worker is also eligible for Furusato Nozei as long as they pay taxes. Also, the city taxes, inhabitant tax, is calculated based on this year's income. So if the next year's salary reduced significantly, the inhabitant local tax will be reduced in the following year.
What is the difference between one-stop and kakutei shinkoku?
If you are a salaried worker, the company usually do year-end tax adjustment, which is kakutei shinkoku. One-stop system is the one that you provide the proof of Furusato Nozei to Jichitai, and Jichitai will calculate your inhabitant and local taxes.
If you're employed by a company, can you use the one-stop exemption system, or must you do a regular tax return?
You can use one-stop donation system.
Okay. If we sign up for the one-stop exemption system, can we avoid going to the tax office?
Yes, you don't need to go to the tax office.
A lot of tax gets deducted in the bonus payout. Does Furusato Nozei help reduce that impact?
Furusato Nozei will reduce the whole income tax and residential local inhabitant taxes. So, if you make the donations, then your overall tax payment will be reduced.
Is the estimation just based on annual salary most accurate? What about the bonus salary as well as my social insurance benefit deduction?
Estimation will include your bonus and social insurance deductions. It's basically calculate your taxable income.
My income has changed dramatically from last year to this year. How do I calculate an accurate estimation?
You need to calculate with this year's income.
I'm on childcare leave right now. Do I calculate the upper limit based on my modified salary or my full salary? Taniguchi-san?
You have to calculate with your full salary.
If I donate by this month, December, will the tax be deducted this year or next year?
Your income tax will be reduced this year, and your residential local inhabitant tax will be reduced next year.
Residence tax is calculated based on municipality. Does this affect the Furusato Nozei limit?
Your residential tax will calculate the municipality where you live in, so your total amount of residential tax will not be changed.
Which prefectures are joining next year on Furusato Japan, and when will they be available?
Okay, that's a very good question. I've been very busy meeting with and negotiating with various mayors from around, all over Japan for the past few months. We're working together to curate not just, the products, but also immersive activities or meetings with artisans within those municipalities. There's quite a lot of work to do, but we are currently speaking to, about 20 plus municipalities. I can't guarantee how many of that I will be able to bring to you next year, but we do hope that some of these municipalities will be ones that will be able to bring you really, really good products as return gifts for Furusato Japan.
What is the impact of Furusato Nozei on local development?
Okay, so the impact of Furusato Nozei on the local development, especially in the area that we are focusing on, is that it helps to preserve the art and the industries and the artisan in those municipalities. So what we are trying to do is help them sort of cater their budgets, their tax budgets, into some place that is of better benefit for both us and for you.
Naomi, would you be able to give your top recommendations from the website?
My top recommendations would obviously be, because we help the municipalities curate these activities, we want you to experience these cities, not just buy items from them or get items as return gifts, but, take this opportunity to go and visit these places because, wherever it is, Arita or Fuji or even Niseko, it's an opportunity to visit a different place in Japan from where your residency is. So we really would like you to experience Japan rather than just purchasing Japan. But that being said, I know not all of you are active or you may not have that time. So if that's the case, we would really highly recommend maybe like a porcelain item, something that is non-perishable, like an Arita porcelain, where you can take home and maybe it may not be your taste or your, something that you like now, but maybe in 10 years time, it might be something you appreciate. Or it might be, like I mentioned earlier, might make a really, really good Mother's Day gift or a wedding gift for somebody in the future. So, purchasing something like Arita porcelain as a non-perishable gift that you take home might be a good way to do omiyage. So you don't have to pay for your omiyage. You actually get it as a return gift from your tax dollars.
Why are the things on the website so expensive?
Okay, so that's a really interesting question because Furusato Nozei and Furusato Japan is not your average shopping site. It's not meant to be shopping. You're actually paying your taxes. But in return for your taxes, they will actually give you a return gift thanking you for the donation you have made them for your tax that you would essentially have to pay, or you would have to pay anyway. The upper limit of how much the return gift can be valued at is maximum of 30%. That is set by the government. So whatever item you get as a return gift will only be 30% of the value of the tax and the donation you make. But you know what? You're getting 30% value back for your tax dollars. So really, there's no downside to doing Furusato Nozei. So we really encourage everyone to take this as an opportunity to get 30% back for your tax dollars and hopefully use Furusato Japan as the site and the means to do so.
Thank you, both of you. Well, I hope that we've cleared up all your questions about Furusato Nozei. Taniguchi, can you tell people how to get in touch with you in case they need more tax support, please?
If you have any other questions, please feel free to contact me. My first consultation of 30 minutes will be available for free. Thank you.
Thank you so much for watching this video and for your support of Furusato Japan. Once again, the deadline for donating is December 31st at 23:59 Japan time. Please do share this video with anyone that you think could benefit from knowing more about Furusato Nozei. Don't forget to hit subscribe so that you can stay up to date with our latest products and experiences, and for reminders of when it's time to donate and fill in your tax returns. Thank you so much. Goodbye.